Here we are again. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it was the topic of Godhood messed things up. Maybe it's that these forces don't want me to spill the beans about esotericism. And the thing of the matter is that I'm pretty much woke. And I don't need anything else from my life. I have reached the pinnacle. I have reached a point of awareness that things gravitate the way I want them to. And the more I immerse deep into this process, the more I admit how gratifying it is to be awakened. Of course, I do that with the synergy of the Cosmic Master Hypnosis tracks. I said, what the heck, fire up the play button, the record button, and do a live stream here for the people, for the masses out there. I'm pretty much serene, tranquil, and enjoying this kind of godhood that permeates through me. Because I start to see things, and if you have the third eye activated and you start seeing things, this is a form of godhood. And of course, this is where you realize true esotericism and powers you never knew you had before. All I have to do is tune out from the social indoctrination that's taking place out there and immerse deep into hypnosis. And hypnosis allows me to have access to the subconscious mind, to the formidable subconscious mind. I hope you're doing okay with your life. I hope you found your purpose because I indeed have found mine. And that is to immerse deep in the deepest depths of the subconscious. I have this fire in my belly to accomplish things. I smile more often than not these days, and everything is fulfilling, especially after being subjected to hypnosis of the caliber of the Awakener 2 program and the Rainmaker. I combine these two programs these days in order to feel the fulfillment of being me. Suffice to say that I've been under tremendous and tremendous psychological pressure in order to dig out the truth from within me. It was turbulent, it had the ups and downs, but I managed to go through it and come out on top and come out unscathed. I enjoyed so much being in trance, and you can indeed obtain godhood not by sacrificing a lamb in the moonlight, but being esoterically balanced, feeling free every ticking second. Get creative, do something about your life, take action. Pay attention to the small, the minor details, and feel the thrill of the awakening as it eventuates within you after being subjected to the Awakener 2 program. I really dig this process. It's me in there. I found true fulfillment, true enlightenment, being part of something magical. And I indeed believe that we have such esoteric powers that once we exercise them, we can indeed obtain godhood. And then you won't need anything else in your life. you will feel free from the get go. You will feel fantabulous in every sense of the word. Every word you use will serve you as an affirmation of something great, something phenomenal, and you being part of it. Henceforth, you're awakened. People won't realize that you're awakened if you play your part right. But on the internet, we have the freedom to express ourselves and expel our sins at the same time in order to be receivers of this awakening. I believe we're entitled to use spells, affirmations, and inductions in our own reality as long as we don't harm somebody. For example, one of the attributes of Godhood is that you are part of something great, something phenomenal, and you feel it. You're a spiritual being, and you feel that to the fullest extent possible. Having been through guided imagery hypnosis, and this hypnosis instills in you these commands that trigger an awakening. It might sound a little bit kind of artificial, but the awakening does indeed take place in somebody once that somebody is put under spell hypnosis. For example, I'm not just awakened, I don't have to physically work anymore. I work with the spirit, with the mind alone. I work and put a seed in good soil because I visualize it a priori. I start visualizing amazing things and they happen. Of course, had it been not been for programming, I wouldn't have this kind of revelations inside myself. I wouldn't see the miracles. I wouldn't know how to dodge the bullets in the Matrix. And here I'm chilling, sitting on my derriere, and thinking about nothing but the best. I'm an avid advocate of hypnosis because it has been such a catalyzer for me, and especially cosmic master hypnosis. Of course, you have to be a deep thinker in order to use this kind of hypnosis. Nobody, it's not just about everybody you see out there is got out of this. You have to be very self centered in order to be awakened. You have to keep the watchful eye open within you. And how do you activate the watchful eye, the third eye? Sometimes with a simple induction and tapping on the forehead 3 times in order to physically activate it, in order to get the blood flowing. And then, once you do that in a span of a week, you will start to see things that the naked eye cannot. And of course, you have to be under the spell of hypnosis, cosmic master hypnosis in particular. This hypnosis has been such a catalyzer for me, such a catalyzer, that I was able to turn the tides in no time flat sometimes, but other times I managed to get the gist of things pretty quickly and counter attack the matrix and come out on top. It is amazing being in the matrix. Amazing things spring to mind when I think about spiritualism, the cosmic master, and the whole shebang. These kind of programs trigger an awakening. Of course, kind of artificial because you induce it to happen. It doesn't happen, it just happens randomly. It happens by chance. But with the predictability of hypnosis, you can open the third eye just like that with a snap of fingers. That's why it's called an induction. And these inductions cause a pivotal change in your reality, something you never experienced before. You want to grab the bull by the horns and do your thing. And of course, this kind of blessing will expand and you will help others also, those who want to listen. But I beg to differ. I'm just dedicated to this process and I let the good things roll. I visualize, I strategize. Visualization allows me to see things for what they really are prior to making a move. And it might take you not just a simple meditation, but weeks, if not months, of intense visualization, being under a trance in order to solve out a problem, a burning problem that begs for an answer. This is the power of the awakening, the power of the cosmic master. And I feel the thrill and the excitement of being part of this. I can see things I want to see at the end of the day because I formulated an intense and acoustically unfathomable trance state of mind that this hypnosis has to offer. It breeds excitement. It literally cannibalizes every ticking second that doesn't work in your favor. It's like a piranha. And with this kind of power, their domesticated spirit rises right from the ashes. And this spirit will show you everything. Therefore, you will reach Godhood, a certain level of Godhood. And you will start feeling and breathing this ultimate reality. You will have a reason to live. You will have a reason to be. You will feel the excitement of being you in trance, in the matrix. I enjoyed so much this radical transformation that's taking place. It's an unparalleled sensation. And of course, the catalyzer has been the Cosmic Master. Something big is in the making. You have to really believe it if you want to think, to see things taking shape and form in your reality. If you want to see things manifested. And I believe in our collective force because as we unite together, we become unbreakable. We become bigger than life. We become something that eventuates deep in the matrix that you formulated in at the end of the day. You will have supreme control over the situations and circumstances. And then you enjoy it so much, so radically, having control over your life for the first time ever. I've never witnessed such a drastic transformation ever before. It really tickles my fancy for more. I just siphon information. I am intellectually fulfilled and I see things that other people can't. There are simpletons out there. They're walking dead. There are zombies roaming the street. They're reduced to zero due to social indoctrination. And of course, you have to rise above the ashes and set your spirit free in order to ascend. Ascend till you reach Godhood, because you are the image of your Creator. The Creator knows you on the inside out, and you are the image, the perfect reflection of your Creator. As long as you realize that you're perfect and exercise these abilities, these God given abilities to the fullest extent possible, this is such a tremendous experience, knowing for a fact that you have more control in your reality. Meet the people you want to see while cornering others you want to see. You just relax completely and feel the thrill of the awakening taking shape and form in your reality. Because once, once you switch lanes to the other side, everything will be demystified. Isn't it amazing knowing that things tend to snowball in your favor? Become a winner, somebody who ups the ante, somebody who makes things a reality instead of being a magical star kicker wondering what will play next. Instead, you beg to differ. You leap to the other side of the fence and you start to exercise your God given abilities to the max. Because you do have these abilities and you definitely need to exercise them and unite with the right breed of people. Only the right people who will contribute to your unequivocal growth. People who would play a pivotal role in your reality. And these people are mentioned inside the programs, sometimes by name. I know what the future has in store for me because I programmed it in the first place. Isn't that exciting what the mind has to offer? You being part of a great and breathtaking movie, you being in trance and realizing full potential, you being part of something great and knowing it from the get go. Amazing things spring to mind when I think about this process. Amazing, utterly amazing things. Relax completely. Learn to relax yourself first and tune out any negative influence and bring your mind into an alpha state of awareness that defies gravity, that is here to support you all the way to the end, and feel the Godhood rise in you daily. Spiritualism is a never ending process, so is Godhood. So is and will always be once you realize the fact that you have psionic abilities bestowed upon you after being subjected to hypnosis. And all you have to do is find the truth. As the truth pragmatizes inside of you, you will witness Dragon Sage on the exterior as well, and this drastic change is also wrought. Thank you for being here with me. I really feel your vibes. I really feel your energy permeating all over the place. And this is something that never crossed my mind before. And what is that? The tendency and the proclivity to awake. You gotta have that if you want to see drastic results down the road. And I attribute this kind of power to the recordings of the Cosmic Master. I highly recommend almost all Cosmic Master programs, especially the X Files, because it will give you a kick in the pants to actualize something great. And that is